Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. The chickens are a little bit annoyed at me today. I had to let them out front while I was moving a blocks from Bunnings into the backyard, and then they wouldn't comply with me when I wanted to get them back in, so I had to pick them up and hoik them over the fence one at a time. So they're a little bit annoyed, a little bit hesitant of me at the moment. Maybe they're good now. We got a memory of a goldfish, I guess. Anyway, I got blocks from Bunnings. Oh, crap. Nearly snuck out again. And I've got 2 cubic meters of chook poo, high in nitrogen, and 2 cubic meters of like garden soil for vegetables. Previously, the soil I got, it had a lot of plastic through it, and I told the company and they're like, oh, try this other style, it's probably going to be better. So fingers crossed it doesn't have plastic in it. So I got that, and out the back right now I'm going to measure out and mark and start digging for the best block garden bed edging. I've also been a little bit naughty trying to jump over that fence there. So I had to clip their wings the other day so they're less likely to jump and fly as high. They didn't like that, as you could imagine. So these are Besser blocks. I'm going to start out level, whatever the ground height is here, and then keep the blocks level along here. So I might have to dig down a bit to put a second layer in, probably from here. And it'll be probably this high, so probably another half block high by the time we get to the end here, because it slopes slightly downhill. So I'll just start marking out, make sure I've got the right amount of blocks. Pretty sure I ordered like 6 extra just in case, and yeah, start digging. Bit of an update. It's finished. So all the blocks are in place. You can see the step up that I've created. Tiny little gap here. And nice little seat if I want. So yeah, difference in height in the garden beds, but I wanted this one a little bit more raised just so I got better drainage. And I've left the volcanic stone, I can't remember what the proper name is for it, but that was in the bathtub for filtration, so I've left that in now. I'm going to turn it in with the soil, so now all I have to do is dump the soil in it. All the soil is in the garden bed. What I have to do is put some stakes every so often around the perimeter, and then I'm going to have to put some chicken wire around it from down here, so the chickens don't get in and scratch it up. And then what I'll do is I'll move that tomorrow into this bed. There's still a little bit of soil left, so I've put the remaining in this garden bed and a little bit out the front. So now I have to round up the chickens because they've escaped again. So I've got my prodding stick, put a bit of soil over here, sort of just shape the mound a little bit so I can eventually put some comfrey and strawberries and currants and all sorts of shrubbery in the mounds that we have in between the walkways. Let's go get these chooks. Come on. Get. Just leveled the soil on this garden. I've turned the chicken and dirt that I got ordered yesterday into the original soil and then flattened it out. And the chooks are loving searching for some grubs as I was doing that. So now I'm going to go around the corner and put some stakes in and some chicken wire around where the asparagus will go. So the asparagus has been moved from the bath over here. Had to drag it along the ground using that tarp because it was so heavy. The entire bath was just root bound and then placed in here that way. So yeah, plenty of roots, which is good. Now I've got to kick the chickens out and put some chicken wire around it. Chicken wire's in. So you put the posts in. Start one side, go a couple, and you pop it the other side, go a couple, pop it the other side, go a couple, pop it back and go a couple, and then one last one into a corner. Actually, maybe not. I want it on the inside so it pushes out. Done. Asparagus bed is all finished. I've just got one little bent over bit here so I can get access via this side. Don't know where that plastic bread tag came from. Probably in the soil. Well, that's it for another episode. Time to get rid of these baths and then start planting out 1, 2, 3 and 4 gardens with vegetables, and then go online and order a few fruit trees from dailiesfruits.com for out the front, a few currants, lots of comfrey because I keep forgetting to buy comfrey, and try and diversify front yard a little bit, create a little bit more of a fruit forest, a few more layers in the system. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you later.